It's the THSLL State Playoff Tournament brought to you by Game On Sports. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Buddy Echols Field on the beautiful campus of Coppell High School. I'm Heckman Harrison, and I'm pleased to be with you today. While most people are praying, pray for rain, we are praying that the rain will hold off for the first of many games being played here in Coppell today. The Kinkaid Falcons take on the Cavaliers from Lake Travis in our first game here at Buddy Echols Field. Lake Travis comes into today with a 2-2 district record and 8-8 overall. And for the Falcons from Houston, they come in 3-5 in district and 8-11 overall to capture a seeding here in Coppell High School. Things don't start off perfectly. We have a delay right from the start. I want to give an opportunity here while we have the time to mention our referees today. Bob Novak, Robert Burnett, Ed Rose, and Donovan Samples will be your referees officiating this playoff game today. Again, both of these teams come in winning out in their district. For Kinkaid, they defeated Coppell 5-7, and also Austin High School 7-5. For Lake Travis, they defeated McKinney High School 5-8, and Keller 11-7. So both of these teams on a roll to come into an opportunity to play for a state title. Again, here at Buddy Echols Field, we have some type of delay on the field, trying to figure this out down there. Down at the X for Lake Travis is number 27, Matthew Stanislas, and number 9, George Kinder for the Kinkaid Falcons. As we're getting ready for action to start here again at Buddy Echols Field for the Class A playoffs. And possession taken by the Cavaliers. Long outlet pass taken by number 25, Kyle Stewart for the Cavaliers, getting the action started on offense. Defending for the Falcons is number 30, Fionn Mulvey. Trying to guard behind the X, and that's number 12, Nico Triant, who fell. And that's possession is going to go to the Falcons, as this is their first time on offense for the Falcons. I want to make sure that I thank all of you for joining us here on Game On Sports this morning. If you like your coffee with lacrosse, then boy, you have got some excitement starting your morning off. Both of these teams come in with a great scoring average, so expect fireworks this morning. As Peter Frandina works the pass back up the field and across for the Falcons. With the possession is Jared Laskin. Laskin with an ankle breaker working down the GLE, the far side GLE. Trying to get his way back inside the crease. The rear check at the last minute brings the ball off of the head, and just like that, the Cavaliers are back on offense and working on the clear. And that's number 9, Patrick White, with the clear for the Cavaliers. We have not had a shot attempt on goal yet in this matchup. And we're 10 minutes, 26 seconds. Cavaliers working on the far side now, back to the middle of the field, and that's Landon Phillips, number 16, working on the screen, coming back around and through the GLE. Phillips with a pass back outside again. Rotation happening for the Cavaliers, trying to get the perfect shot as they work their way inside, and that is a save by the Falcons. Bit of some sloppy passing there from the Falcons that creates the turnover. And again, Cavaliers back on offense. Number 26, Blake Morton, working back from behind the X. Morton working his way back around the crease, but decides to pass, getting back top side. Again, great defense being played by the Falcons as they hunt down the ground ball. Falcons with numbers, with the possession, but not able to capitalize as the Cavaliers trying to come away with the ground ball and clear. No penalty call. Falcons keep the possession. And what a save, getting down, pretty much doing the split to get the save is the goalie. And that's Colton Silverstein for the Falcons with a great job getting the save for the Falcons to get action started. We're at 8:34. Looks like we have a bit of a clock malfunction happening, but we will get that fixed. The Kinkaid Falcons slowing the pace down a little bit, trying to get a quality possession here on offense. That's number 22, Bobby Taylor, with the pass that goes out of bounds. That errant pass is going to cost the Falcons the possession. Possession goes back to Lake Travis. Falcons presenting a little bit of pressure here on the clear. Cavaliers with the clear, working their way back inside, trying to get inside of the hub. They've only had a shot attempt on goal, well, 2 shot attempts on goal so far. About 43 seconds on the shot clock for the Cavaliers. Cavaliers working their way back inside, and that's a shot attempt by number 23, James Graver. Shot by 23, James Graver. Saved by 15, Silverstein. And so far, Silverstein doing a wonderful job for the Falcons. That's a shot that goes across, well, hits off of his chest plate. But the Cavaliers will have the possession. Kinkaid penalty number 3, Peter Brandina. Offside, 30 seconds. Cavaliers on the rotation, working back inside and drawing first blood is Lake Travis, number 23, James Graver. From the right side, the near side, GLE standing right in prime position and shoots the goal. And that is the first score here today in our Class A playoffs. As Lake Travis draws first blood on that shot from number 23, James Graver. As you see them take their time with the rotation, an easy low to high shot for Graver. Again, the Cavaliers take the face-off. Whistles on the field as the referees try to figure out what's going on. As we wait for the call on the field, the referees walk over to the scores table. It's like the possession will stay with the Cavaliers, up 1-0 over the Falcons. More whistles on the field as the officials take a timeout. It's like we are 5:08 in the first quarter. As they take time to get the shot clock corrected here at Buddy Echols Field. Again, continuous action happening all day here in Coppell for the THSLL playoffs. Nico Triant for the Cavaliers working in the alley as the rotation is started now for the Cavaliers. Another shot attempt on goal that goes wide of the cage. Possession will, though, stay with Lake Travis.
Shot number 10, Thomas Miggs, out of bounds. Possession, Lake Travis.
Great pass attempt, working his way back inside. I believe that's number 16, Landon Phillips. Another save by number 15, Colton Silverstein, but the possession does stay with the Cavaliers. Another save by Silverstein, and Falcons with another possession. Doing their best to work the clear. Finally getting the clear are the Kinkaid Falcons, who have not spent a lot of time on offense here in this first quarter. They have to get something going with all of the momentum going the way of the Lake Travis Cavaliers. Falcons working the rotation, getting it back behind the X. That's a quality shot from Preston Shields. A good hustle to the end line, and that possession is going to stay. Nope, possession's going to go to Lake Travis. Kinkaid presented some pressure to work the clear. Nonetheless, easy clear by Lake Travis. 2:51 left here in the first quarter. Number 26 for Lake Travis working the GLE, and how about that? Finding a gap. And the score, and that's Blake Morton with the score for the Cavaliers as they are on a roll here in the first quarter. With 2:33 left in the first quarter, Lake Travis up by 2. Good time to let you know that the face-offs have been sponsored by 214 lacrosse. All of the face-offs here in the THSLL playoffs at Buddy Echols Field here in Coppell. Sponsored by 214 Lacrosse. And trying to work around the X, number 88, Caleb Griswell. Falcons staying in a man look here. Working it back inside, and that's a shot attempt. But a save by Colton Silverstein. Silverstein doing a great job. Even though he's being peppered with shots, he's standing in the line of fire and getting those saves for the Falcons. And just like that, working their way back inside the crease, top side, and score is number 23, James Graver. I believe that is the second score of this game for number 23, as Lake Travis, with 1:37 left here in the first, go up by 3 scores. And possession, looks like a procedure penalty called on the face-off, and possession will be given to Kinkaid. Kinkaid traveling to Coppell from Houston, Texas, out of the South District. Their head coach, Mike Sintra. And for Lake Travis, coming from the Austin area, head coach is Derek DeJoe. And so far, Coach DeJoe having it his way. I'm sure he is pleased at the way that this first quarter has gone for Lake Travis. There's a shot attempt and score for the Kinkaid Falcons. And that's Jerry Laskin on the near side, standing on the near side, GLE with a laser shot and score for the Falcons, exactly what they needed with 56 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Seconds to play, first quarter. Lake Travis 3, Kinkaid 1.
Back down at the X. Bit of a scrum. Kinkaid able to come away with the ground ball. And that's Alex Easterby. Long pole specialist able to get the possession back for his team. It's a big possession here with 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Kinkaid with an opportunity to pull within 1. As Lake Travis has been completely dominating here in the first quarter of action in the Class A playoffs. Number 16 for the Falcons trying to work his way back top side, not able to get there. And that's a great rear check that takes the ball off of the head of his stick. Good pass inside, a little bit of BTB action, but not able to score from Watt Mir. And just like that, that's going to be the end of the first quarter with Kinkaid and Lake Travis. Lake Travis leading by 2 scores. Lake Travis 3, Kinkaid 1. As they take a break, we will too, and be right back for the beginning of the second quarter here on Game On Sports.
I love the idea that when you pull into the service garage, your name comes up on the screen. I will always drive a Sewell.
Discover our wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles at our Dallas and Fort Worth Sewell Infiniti locations.
We've done both, new and pre-owned. It's the same experience. It's everything's the same. They make it too easy to even think about going anywhere else.
Discover our wide variety of pre-owned vehicles at Sewell.com today.
Back in action here for the beginning of the second quarter. I'm Heckma Harrison. Game On Sports. Please make sure to like and subscribe to Game On Sports. for all of your THSLL playoff lacrosse action here at Coppell High School on Buddy Echols Field. Boy, do we have some great lacrosse coming. It just gets better as the day goes on. The next game that we will have here will start at 12 o'clock in a matchup that I don't think that anyone will want to miss. Class 2A playoff game between the Highland Park Scots and the ESD Eagles. As we have the goalie switch cages, and we're back down at the X for the beginning of the second quarter. So far, so good for Lake Travis, as the Cavaliers have been pretty dominant at the faceoffs. And again, the faceoff brought to you by 214 Lacrosse. Lake Travis with the easy clear. Caleb Griswold working from behind the X. And Griswold, a freshman. Trying to make his way back topside. Great defense by the Falcons. Griswold working for the opportunity for a shot attempt. Not much air, not many passing lanes given by the Falcons, coming out with tighter defense here in the second to begin the second quarter. They've got to do something about this guy getting back inside as he gets there. And that's number 16, Landon Phillips, with the shot attempt, but even better save by Colton Silverstein. Again, the goalie for the Falcons doing a wonderful job. Even though they're down by 2, trust me, he has been peppered with shots here in this first quarter. Kinkaid with an opportunity here on offense, and that's a shot and goal. How about that? That's number 8, Jared Laskin, working his way slow and methodical. Man, standing in the GLE in a low shot that gets through and score, and that's the way that you want to begin the second quarter if you're the Falcons. How about that? Just, wow. The face-off, the Cavaliers come away with the face-off. Looks like we have a penalty. That is a great job by Jared Laskin with the shot and score to bring Kinkaid to within 1. So the momentum so far has been back and forth. The ebb and flows of this lacrosse game has been apparent as Lake Travis starts out in the first quarter completely on fire in those first couple of minutes, and then late, Kinkaid comes on with a late score and opened up the second with another score by Jared Laskin. And only down by 1, you can feel that the Kinkaid Falcons are coming alive here in this early start for this THSLL Class A playoff game. As both teams go back on the field, I'm Heckma Harrison. Game On Sports. Please make sure to like and subscribe to Game On Sports for this weekend's action today and tomorrow for all of the championship games will be brought to you by Game On Sports. Cavaliers on the rotation, working through a screen is number 16, Landon Phillips. Chris passing right now, and whew, buddy, how about the bouncer inside from number 12, Nico Triant. And that's the score, and giving some breathing room for Lake Travis as they go ahead by 2, 9:54. How about this shot from number 12, Nico Triant? He's standing there in the GLE or on the hash marks, as you can see, and that was a great shot by number 12, the senior attackman, Nico Triant. Now pulling away by 2 scores. Lake Travis 4, Kinkaid 2. Possession on that faceoff is given to the Cavaliers. Caleb Griswell working from behind the X. Cavaliers just working the rotation. Working the pass back inside. Beautiful pass. But not able to get that shot down was number 32, Sam Graver.
Shot by 32, Sam Graver. Out of bounds, possession, Lake Travis.
And number 23, James Graver. I'm assuming that they are the Graver brothers. And that's a shot attempt and score for number 26, Blake Morton.
Lake Travis goal scored by number 26, Blake Morton.
Great job by Blake Morton, and just like that, Lake Travis pulling away now by 3 scores here in the second. You see this from Morton, working his way back topside, working back inside, double team and slide, not coming quick enough. And Blake Morton with the score for Lake Travis, back down at the X, where the Cavaliers have been completely dominant. I'd say 95% of the faceoffs going to the Cavaliers so far, unless there's been a penalty. Michael Stott working the clear for the Cavaliers. And 8:33 left here in the second. And just like that, the Cavaliers back up again by 3 scores. Trying to work the pass back inside. Better defense now. And we have a flag on the play. They try and play through it, and so now the Cavaliers will be in, first time for the Cavaliers for their man-up opportunity. Didn't get the call, but I'm assuming the slash called, so this 1 minute.
Kinkaid penalty, number 13, Will McMacken. Cross-check.
Oh, cross-check from Will McMacken, as the PA announcer helps me out here. Cross-check, 1 minute penalty, as the Cavaliers will have their first man-up opportunity in this game. All the way out of the cage right now was number 15, Colton Silverstein. Bold move by Silverstein in traffic. As Kinkaid catches a lucky break in the man-up opportunity, and an errant pass that brings the possession back. Lake Travis still in the man-up. And Zach Wilsey chasing down the loose ball for the Cavaliers, as they are now still on offense. In a man up, and shot attempt with possession staying with Lake Travis.
Shot 23, Graver. Out of bounds. Possession, Lake Travis.
Finally released, and Kinkaid is at full strength. 6:55 left here in the first half. Boy, this Silverstein is awesome. It's a great save and better defense.
Shot 26, Morton. Save, Silverstein.
Cavaliers up by 3, just taking their time on offense. Just get a reset of the shot clock. Working his way back inside. That's number 1, Frankie Barbella.
Barbella, out of bounds. Possession, Lake Travis.
Whew, dancing from behind the crease, and it may be too good of a dance routine there for number 12, Nico Triant, as he is, God, it is a crease violation for number 12, and possession going back to the Kinkaid Falcons. .557 left here in the first half. And we have another timeout called on the field. As they take the timeout, we will as well, and be right back as action resumes here on Game On Sports. So far, all of the momentum is on the side of the Lake Travis Cavaliers. Cavaliers coming to today with an overall record of 8-8, but you could not tell by the way that these guys are playing right now, completely dominating. Had a little bit of a lapse there at the beginning of the second quarter, end of the first, but man, so far, here in the second quarter, they have opened up the lid on their offense, and they are in full tilt on offense. Absolutely dominating here in the first half, up by 3 scores as Kinkaid looks for an answer during that timeout.
Kinkaid possession out of the timeout.
Again, we have been thinking about the rain as the forecast called for some rain, but none shown here today as humidity is up, but 77 degrees here in Coppell. Perfect weather for a lacrosse game. Kinkaid back on offense. And another crease violation called on this side against Kinkaid. Nico Tryon had one for the Cavaliers on the far side, on the other side, and Preston Shields called for the crease violation on offense for the Falcons, as Falcons come away with that errant pass and start their offense. It's number 17, Jack Easterby. Preston Shields working the offense back from behind the X, trying to find his way back top side. He does with the bouncer through the 5-hole and score just what the Falcons needed to bring themselves to within 2. Look at this shot. Number 14, just again, Preston Shields just working his way back top side, high to low shot, and nothing could be done to stop that shot, as Preston Shields with the score. And trying to steal this face-off are the Falcons. Boy, they need all the extra possessions that they can get in a bit of a scrum down there as we look for the referee's call for who's going to have the possession. It looks like it goes to Kinkaid. Jared Laskin bringing the ball inbounds for the Falcons. Falcons now working on the far side. Great pass, not able to be handled on the other side by Peter Frandina. Ball rolls out of bounds, but possession will stay on this end with Kinkaid. Laskin working from behind the X, slips down. 59 seconds on the shot clock. Working his way back inside. That's a pass and great stick work down there by number 4. And that's Chase White. Taking away that opportunity by the Falcons to generate something on offense. As we hear the yellow call coming from down on the field. Well, great footwork there by Frankie Barbella, but he falls to the ground. Sometimes maybe just too good of footwork. He faked himself out. Looks like we have a penalty called on number 25, George Ruthven.
Kinkaid penalty number 25, George Ruthven, / 1 minute.
So we have a slash penalty on Ruthven, who will have to sit in the sin bin, in another opportunity for Lake Travis. Cavaliers working the rotation with 2:47 left in the first half. And a lot of back and forth. And how about the roller from Nico Triant? That's Triant's second goal of the day. You see Triant working his way to the middle of the field. And again, a roller that gets right by number 15, Colton Silverstein. Looks like we're going to get maybe another cross check. Possibly. As the flag comes out, I believe that's going to be on Will McMacken.
Kinkaid penalty number 13, Will McMacken. Cross check, 1 minute.
1 minute cross check for McMacken, and another man up opportunity for the Cavaliers.
Lee Travis, man up.
Cavaliers back up by 3 scores here at Buddy Eccles Field in the Class A playoffs. We have games being played here at Buddy Eccles and at the middle school field. Leslie Field, not far away from here. And timeout called on the field by Lake Travis. We'll take time as well to pay some bills and be right back as play resumes here on Game On Sports.
I'll sit down, have a cup of cappuccino, a cookie, read a book. When the car is ready, they come get me. It's a great way to start a Saturday.
Discover our wide variety of new and L-certified vehicles at our Dallas and Fort Worth Sewell Lexus locations.
You've never been one to fear the unknown. That's because you've seen seasons like this come and go, just like many of your competitors. You know your outcome, stay focused, and take calculated risks, seizing opportunities when others freeze. The truth is, winter business cycles separate the good from the great, and winter is your season. Ours too. That's why for over a century, we've been honored to serve you. Vista Bank, entrepreneurs banking entrepreneurs since 1912.
Players back on the field. I'm Heckma Harrison here on Game On Sports for the Class A playoffs to get things started here for you on the THSLL playoff series here at Buddy Eccles Field at Coppell High School. So much action coming to you today. Some great lacrosse being played, high quality lacrosse played here today for the state tournament. Some battle-tested teams that have come in on a two-game winning streak. As I said previously, Lake Travis comes in after beating McKinney and Keller. And for Kinkaid, their victories versus Coppell and Austin get them vying for an opportunity to play for a state title. That's a pass that's going to go across the field. Possession will go to the Falcons. Now keep in mind, the Falcons are a man down on the previous cross check, and I believe that was by Will McMacken. So way to avoid the catastrophe there for the Falcons. As you're looking at 1:26 left here in the first half. So far, Lake Travis coming on strong, stealing the momentum back from the Falcons. Trying to work their way back behind the X. On the rotation, that's an errant pass. Have to run down that ground ball. They do. 34 seconds on the shot clock. As Laskin trying to reset this offense. And 52 seconds. 52 seconds left here in the first half, and the Falcons elect to take a timeout. 27 seconds on the shot clock for the Falcons.
52 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
The ebb and flow of this contest. Kinkaid comes back at the end of the first quarter to get on the scoreboard, score again to start the second. And all of a sudden, Lake Travis has completely exploded on offense with 3 scores.
As well as a burger from JC's Burger Bar.
Can only imagine that head coach Mike Sintra trying to get a play design here to get up another score to possibly pull to within 2 going in at half. Would probably do wonders for the psyche of the Kinkaid Falcons. Both Both teams coming back onto the field.
Return to play, 52 seconds left, second quarter. Kinkaid possession out of the timeout.
As play resumes, working way back top side is number 16. Again, 15 seconds on the shot clock for Kinkaid. Working their way back inside, and that's a shot attempt by Peter Frandina. Even better save off the chest of the goalie, Julian Garcia. But what that is going to do is get the reset of the shot clock for the Falcons. Another shot attempt and hustle to the end line. Possession will go to the Cavaliers. As a great hustle by Chase White to the end line to get that possession. As the final seconds are ticking off here in the first half, as the Lake Travis Cavaliers are up by 3 scores over the Kinkaid Falcons. So far, everything going their way as we get a little chippy to end the in the first half. Both of these teams will go in for halftime. We'll take a break with them as well and be right back for the beginning of the second half here on Game On Sports.
I love the idea that when you pull into the service garage, your name comes up on the screen. I will always drive a Sewell.
Discover our wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles at our Dallas and Fort Worth Sewell Infinity locations.
I'll sit down, have a cup of cappuccino, a cookie, read a book. When the car is ready, they come get me. It's a great way to start a Saturday.
Discover our wide variety of new and L-certified vehicles at our Dallas and Fort Worth Sewell Lexus locations.
You've never been one to fear the unknown. That's because you've seen seasons like this come and go, just like many of your competitors. You know your outcome, stay focused, and take calculated risks, seizing opportunities when others freeze. The truth is, winter business cycles separate the good from the great, and winter is your season. Ours too. That's why for over a century, we've been honored to serve you. Vista Bank, entrepreneurs banking entrepreneurs since 1912.
I
actually look forward to car shopping with Sewell because I know that the whole process is going to be seamless, comfortable, and we're going to be taken care of. Buying a car is a big life event. I just felt very relaxed through the whole process. They put us at ease. There wasn't any pressure. It really felt like we were sitting at home trying to buy a car, especially with the cookies. I drive a Sewell.
Discover our wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles at Sewell Cadillac.
I put a lot of mileage on my car. So I am practically at Sewell every 3 months. Every single time that I go, it's amazing. Everybody is welcoming, everybody is professional, everybody is kind. It's just like easy, fast, right to the point. You're in, you're out. Cannot imagine being with anybody else but Sewell. Their customer service is absolutely flawless. I drive a Sewell.
Discover our wide variety of new and L-certified vehicles at our Dallas and Fort Worth Sewell Lexus locations.
And this halftime rundown has been brought to you by Firehouse Subs. And in that first half, just like that, you've seen so much action from both of these teams, able to just fight each other off in this first 2 quarters of action in the Class A playoffs. Lake Travis up by 3 scores over the Kinkaid Falcons, and Lake Travis came out firing from Kyle Stewart. These guys have found their offense. James Graver and Nico Triant there in the first half was on fire. Again, up by 3 scores, and for Kinkaid, they have just not been able to keep consistent offense as they have been tried in every level, offensively and defensively. Colton Silverstein, their goalie for the Kinkaid Falcons, probably taking the brunt of it because of the Lake Travis Cavaliers' time that they've spent on offense, peppering him with shots probably from the beginning of this game up until this point. And so for Kinkaid, in order for them to steal back any momentum, it's just going to be for them to win the ground ball war and obviously try to steal some momentum at the faceoff, because right now at the faceoff, the Lake Travis Cavaliers have been taking the 90% of those have been going their way. But we're here at Buddy Echols Field for the THSLL Class A playoff series. So please make sure to like and subscribe to Game On Sports to get all of your lacrosse fix. All of the state title championships will take place here on this field here at Buddy Echols, and it will be brought to you by Game On Sports. We're going to take another break and be right back as play resumes here on Game On Sports.
You've never been one to fear the unknown. That's because you've seen seasons like this come and go, just like many of your competitors. You know your outcome, stay focused, and take calculated risks, seizing opportunities when others freeze. The truth is, winter business cycles separate the good from the great, and winter is your season. Ours too. That's why for over a century, we've been honored to serve you. Vista Bank, entrepreneurs banking entrepreneurs since 1912.
We've done both new and pre-owned. It's the same experience. It's everything's the same. They make it too easy to even think about going anywhere else.
Discover our wide variety of pre-owned vehicles at Sewell.com today.
Welcome back to the Firehouse Subs halftime as Lake Travis ahead by 3 scores here at Coppell High School and Buddy Echols Field. And boy, has there been an onslaught of fireworks on both sides, but so far Lake Travis continuously coming through with the scores to be ahead by 3. Both teams warming up to begin the second quarter, to begin the second half, beginning of the third quarter. As we take a look at some of the goals that were scored in that first half. This shot here, this was one of my favorite, number 23, James Graver, with the early shot, getting the party started. As you see, number 26, Blake Morton, coming through with a score. And Graver again is 26 and 23, both getting the party started. And this was a phenomenal shot by Jared Laskin for the Falcons. And second shot there by Laskin. And I believe that's number 12, Nico Tryon. Nico Tryon really got the party started, doing great work, working his way back inside. And Blake Morton again. This is number 14, Preston Shields, with the score. And again, Nico Tryon with another score. So we're working on it right now. We have 3 scores for the Cavaliers that are 1 score away from a hat trick, and that's Nico Tryon, James Graver, and Blake Morton. As action resumes here at Buddy Echols Field. That's a cool shot of the face-off, brought to you by Game On Sports, the face-off cam. And holding penalty and possession will go to Lake Travis.
Lake Travis possession.
Caleb Griswold for the Cavaliers working on the far side. They're starting their rotation, moving their offense out a little bit further and forcing the Falcons out from around the hub. Falcons staying again in the man-on-man look. That's a shot, I believe that's a shot attempt or pass that Silverstein was able to get in between to get the turnover and possession for the Falcons. Substitutions being made by the Falcons as they are on offense here to start the second half. The patience being shown here in the third quarter by the Falcons. Watt Muir working back inside. That's a shot attempt wide right of the cage, but possession will stay on this end with Kinkaid. Does not reset the shot clock as they are at 30 seconds now. Is Kinkaid inside, and that's Muir with another shot attempt over the top of the cage, hustle to the end line. They're going to give that possession. And possession back to Kinkaid. Boy, that's a laser shot, but even better save by Julian Garcia.
Saved by number 8, Garcia.
Blake Morton working from behind next, getting the pass back up top for the Cavaliers to reset and restart their offense. Thomas Miggs running through screens on the far side. Again, 20 seconds on the shot clock here by the Cavaliers, for the Cavaliers. I think that's as deep as they've been into the shot clock. And that's a save by Colton Silverstein.
Saved by 15, Silverstein.
An errant pass, exactly what the Falcons don't need here in the second half. They plan on gaining ground against the Cavaliers. Have to be crisp with their passes and attacking the ground balls. The guys in purple, the Falcons, have worked their way here from Houston, Texas. But against the Cavalier squad that every time they make some advances or steal some of the momentum, they come back with an answer each and every time, and they find themselves again ahead by 3 scores. Blake Morton working the GLE, avoiding the double team. Pass back across the field, and that's a great check there by Brett Siff. But unable to get the possession and get the ground ball are the Falcons. 26 seconds on the shot clock. (17 seconds), and Silverstein with another save coming all the way out of the crease for that save. This Silverstein, and the break started for the Falcons, working their way back inside the crease, and that's the score that they needed. That's number 3, Peter Frandina, number 3, with the score. On the far side, standing in the crease, was Frandina with the score. Bring themselves now to within 2, and that is the type of momentum still in plays that the Falcons need to have more of. As Peter Frandina finds himself on the doorstep, easy shot and score for the Falcons. Back down at the X, and another possession for the Cavaliers as they take another one. Another face-off as they are on the move, and great defense, but needing to get those ground balls are the Falcons. Right now, the Cavaliers have been working those ground balls. They got a whistle on the field. And a penalty. It looks like it's going to go against the Cavaliers. There's some laundry on the floor there. 2 flags on this play. Interested to find out what the call is, as I see Nico Triant already standing on the far side.
Travis penalty, number 12, Nico Triant. Hold, 30 seconds.
Okay, looks like we got the call in, and that's a hold on number 12, Nico Triant, 30 seconds. So 30-second man-up opportunity for the Kinkaid Falcons, down by 2 scores. They have battled their way back. Let's see if they can actually get another score to pull to within 1 here in the third quarter, as it's like Coach DeJoe asking for an explanation on that last penalty. Nonetheless, Kinkaid will have the possession in their first man-up opportunity of this game. As you see the Cavaliers defense, their man-down defense, collapsing around the hub. Whew. Shot inside by number 8, Jared Laskin, but even better save by Julian Garcia, number 8. Both Garcia and Silverstein have been outstanding today in this Class 8 playoffs. How about that for a Hail Mary pass? Silverstein coming all the way out of the cage. Silverstein, to say he's all the way out of the cage is an understatement. Silverstein with the clear for the Falcons as they work their offense. And whistles on the field. See a whistle on the field, maybe something to do with the shot clock. I believe both teams are at full strength. As play resumes, ball brought back in bounds by number 16, Watt Muir. Muir working in the alley with a behind the back shot that rolls out of bounds. Possession is going to go to the Cavaliers. Another long pass for the Cavaliers and ground ball taken by the Falcons. Kinkaid now on the move. As number 8, Jared Laskin, already with 2 scores for the Falcons. Jack Easterby working inside the GLE. Pass behind, and boy, how about that for a save from Julian Garcia at point-blank range. Ground ball taken by Laskin. And a few miscues here in the third quarter for Lake Travis. Falcons have been knocking on the door, spending a lot more time down on offense, and eventually one of these shots will cash in. Two-man game in rotation happening right now for the Falcons. Now working it back from behind X is Preston Shields. Shields with a score in this game. Guy Laskin running back across, and looks like there was another penalty called, and possession goes the way of the Cavaliers. Blake Morton setting up the offense on the near side. Getting it back out to Landon Phillips, and just like that, the rotation starts for the Cavaliers. Up by 2 scores here with 4:03 in the third quarter. As the Falcons have tightened up their defense. Thomas Mix working from behind the X, trying to get back topside as the slide comes over. Great defense by the Falcons. And that's an adjustment that they made. Obviously, Coach Mike Sintra taking an opportunity for halftime to make those defensive adjustments, because that was a great slide and great stick work by number 2, Daniel Patterson. Cavaliers get the hold. Possession stays on this side for Lake Travis. 3:25 left here in the third. And Slide coming over just in time to encourage the pass, and just like that, Lake Travis again back on the rotation. It's a great pick by Blake Morton for Landon Phillips. Again, Morton working his way back on the far side, trying to get in close on that crease. Being deterred by number 26, Warren Sharper. .33 seconds on the shot clock for the Cavaliers. That's a shot inside, an easy save for number 15, Colton Silverstein.
Shot by 26, Morton. Saved by 15, Silverstein.
Falcons on the move, trying to get the clear. Presenting just a little bit of resistance are the Cavaliers. Working it down with the long post, number 24, Alec Easterby. Wattmuir for the Falcons, working from behind the X with the pass to number 14, Preston Shields. Shields with the fancy footwork, standing on the GLE. Decides to pass. 29 seconds on the shot clock. Laskin working his way back inside, decides to get it back to behind X to number 14. 14 working inside with the bouncers, Preston Shields, but another save by number 8, Julian Garcia. We have sticks on the floor and no ground ball taken yet as number 3. They're the numbers they're looking for, and that's a shot attempt that goes off of the pipes by Preston Shields. Shields had a one-on-one opportunity, and we have a player down on the field. And things are getting chippy down on this side. Away from the play, Silverstein bringing this, trying to separate his players. That's number 25, George Ruthven. Zach Wilsey, number 3, down on the field. Like he's unassisted back to the sideline. Hope he's okay. One minute left here in this third quarter. As Lake Travis up by 2 scores. The score, Lake Travis 6, Kinkaid 4. No lead is safe in lacrosse. So 2 scores is nothing to come back from if you're Kinkaid. But so far, Lake Travis doing all the work on defense, trying to hold off the momentum of the Kinkaid Falcons. As play resumes here at Buddy Echols Field. I want to thank you all for joining Game On Sports for this Class A playoff game. The THSLL playoffs here in Coppell. As we have teams from all over Texas converging here to North Texas for a state title. Blake Morton working in the GLE, back inside, and that's a shot attempt that bounces off of the leg of a Falcon. 25 seconds on the shot clock for the Cavaliers as they try to work their way back around the X, and that's number 1. And another crease violation for Frankie Barbella. Barbella trying to walk the tightrope, but just gets his feet inside of the crease, and that is going to go against the Falcons and the turnover. And that's the end of the third quarter. One more quarter left to see who advances to play for a state title here on Game On Sports. We'll be right back.
I actually look forward to car shopping with Sewell because I know that the whole process is going to be seamless, comfortable, and we're going to be taken care of. Buying a car is a big life event. I just felt very relaxed through the whole process. They put us at ease. There wasn't any pressure. It really felt like we were sitting at home trying to buy a car, especially with the cookies. I drive a Sewell.
Discover our wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles at Sewell Cadillac.
You've never been one to fear the unknown. That's because you've seen seasons like this come and go, just like many of your competitors. You know your outcome, stay focused, and take calculated risks, seizing opportunities when others freeze. The truth is, winter business cycles separate the good from the great, and winter is your season. Ours too. That's why for over a century, we've been honored to serve you. Vista Bank, entrepreneurs banking entrepreneurs since 1912.
Play resuming for the beginning of the fourth quarter in the THSLL tournament, as the Lake Travis contingent showing a lot of emotion and spirit as they feel as though they are close, 12 minutes away from playing in the Class A state tournament here at Buddy Echols Field. Back down at the X to start the fourth quarter. Most of these faceoffs has been dominated by the Cavaliers, and I'll tell you, that is a great look from Game On Sports for the faceoff. And going to get a push with possession going to Kinkaid. Okay, looks like there was a change of heart on that play, and possession is going to go to the Cavaliers. Nico Tryon on the far side, getting the possession started for the Cavaliers. Thomas Miggs inside, working in the alley. Going back behind the X to Blake Morton. Blake Morton working the X. Waiting on the screen from Tryon, but the slide comes for the Falcons. Caleb Griswold trying to get back topside with the pass to number 12, Nico Tryon. Tryon in another shot attempt that goes off of the chest plate of Colton Silverstein. Silverstein with the save. James Graver with the shot attempt on goal and the save. Falcons back on offense, setting themselves up back inside, and that is not the shot that he wanted to get off, did Preston Shields. May have been a last-minute rear check that took a little bit of the steam off of that shot for number 14, but either way, that's a save by Julian Garcia. Number 22, Michael Stott with the long stick. Able to get the clear offensively on the other side for the Cavaliers. 9:31 left here in this ball game. And that's number 10, Thomas Meigs, being hassled by number 2, Daniel Patterson. 22 seconds on the shot clock for the Cavaliers. Landon Phillips working in the alley, getting a pass back outside. Looks like they found the shot that they wanted to number 10, Thomas Meigs, but that's an even better save by number 15, Colton Silverstein.
Saved by 15, Silverstein.
Working the clears, number 17, Jack Easterby. An errant pass there by the Cavaliers. And possession goes right back to Kinkaid.
Turnover forced by number 4, Brett Smith. Possession, Kinkaid.
Kinkaid finally on the clear. That's number 8, Jared Laskin, working on the far side. They call a timeout on the field. We'll do the same here in the booth and be right back as play resumes here on Game On Sports.
You've never been one to fear the unknown. That's because you've seen seasons like this come and go, just like many of your competitors. You know your outcome, stay focused, and take calculated risks, seizing opportunities when others freeze. The truth is, winter business cycles separate the good from the great, and winter is your season. Ours too. That's why for over a century, we've been honored to serve you. Vista Bank, entrepreneurs banking entrepreneurs since 1912.
Back in action here at Buddy Echols Field in Coppell at Coppell High School. Heckma Harrison on the call here for Game On Sports. As both teams come back onto the field. Julian Garcia and Colton Silverstein, both of these goalies have played outstanding. The score is 6-4, but I promise you, with all the shot attempts on Cole, this could easily be double digits on both sides. These guys have been playing outstanding in this Class A playoffs. And that's a shot attempt that goes over the top of the cage. And great hustle to the end line by number 4, Chase White, to steal the possession back for the Cavaliers as they get the clear, working the clear. And the pass that goes over the far side, and possession is going to stay. We're going to go over to the Kinkaid Falcons. Kinkaid working to try and get something going on offense, and that's a shot attempt by Jared Laskin. It bounces off of the pipes and stays on this side with the Falcons. 7:28. In the fourth, here we go again, working their way back inside, and that's a looked like a great pass, but an even better ground ball pickup for number 8, Jared Laskin. Now working from behind the X, being guarded by number 22, Michael Stott. Great pass over the top. Even better shot from Peter Frandina. And Kinkaid stealing some momentum here in the fourth with 6:57 left. And how about this pass and shot? And that's coming from Jared Laskin, using his vision, seeing that he has Peter Frandina cutting inside, and just like that, the Falcons work their way to within 1. Cavaliers with the win at the faceoff. Brett Siff, number 4, defending for the Falcons. As the Cavaliers look to set up their offense, only up by a score with 6:24 here in the fourth. Frankie Barbella coming back across the field, and that's a pass that's going to be intercepted by number 24, Alec Easterby. Great pass across the field taken by number 27, Gabriel Myers. This could be the possession for the Falcons that tie this ball game up. Falcons have been working from behind this entire game, so to tie it up at this point would be a part of a Herculean effort by the Falcons, as they have never led in this contest. Number 8, Jared Laskin, working in the alley, finding some room, and a shot attempt by number 8. Possession will stay with the Falcons as Preston Shields brings the ball inbounds. Jack Easterby, number 17, working from behind X, trying to get back topside, being guarded by number 28, Holden Williams. Another shot attempt, but even better save by Julian Garcia. Julian Garcia closing the door on the Falcons, and any hope of them being able to tie this up with 4:26 left in this ball game. Cavaliers trying to work their way back inside, decide to go back from behind X to reset their offense. Great defense on the rear check by Brett Siff. Able to take that ball off of the head of that stick to earn the possession for the Falcons as they work for the clear. And this may be a failure to advance as they get it up to, no, good job by number 15, Colton Silverstein. Number 3, Frandina working from behind the X for the Falcons. They get it back up top to number 8. That's the guy they wanted to get it to anyway. Number 8, Jared Laskin with a shot. Working it back inside with another bouncer. Looked like Frandina was in the crease, may have had a better shot, but still they Jared Laskin with the shot. And we have whistles on the field. Stop play on the field. Possession will go to the Cavaliers. I see Frankie Barbella. I didn't see if there was a penalty. I don't think there was. So it looks like that both of these teams are at full strength. .241 left here in this contest. May have been the possession that the Falcons needed, but that ball, ground ball taken by the Cavaliers, but nonetheless, that's Daniel Patterson able to steal the possession on the pass, and just like that, Kinkaid with an opportunity to tie us up here at 2:12 in the fourth. Working inside, they find it. Just like that, Preston Shields with the score, his second of this contest. And it took this entire game up to 1:49 for the Falcons to have us all tied up. That's just great vision from number 8, Jared Laskin, getting the pass out to Preston Shields. And an easy pitch and score. Back down at the face-off, and again, the Cavaliers have been working this face-off, taking the majority of them. This would be one that the Falcons will need. As the Cavaliers come away on the far side with the possession. Working it back inside is Blake Morton. Minute 22 left in this Class A playoffs. Looked like an errant pass on this side by number 12, Nico Tryant. Thomas Miggs able to corral the pass and then get a shot attempt off.
1 minute remaining, fourth quarter.
59 seconds remaining. Cavaliers have the possession. Timeout called on the field. They take a timeout with 59 seconds left. We'll do the same and be right back as play resumes here on Game On Sports.
I put a lot of mileage on my car. So I am practically at Sewell every 3 months. Every single time that I go, it's amazing. Everybody is welcoming, everybody is professional, everybody is kind. It's just like easy, fast, right to the point. You're in, you're out. Cannot imagine being with anybody else but Sewell. Their customer service is absolutely flawless. I drive a Sewell.
Discover our wide variety of new and L-certified vehicles at our Dallas and Fort Worth Sewell Lexus locations.
.59 seconds left to decide who advances for a state title. Heckma Harrison here on Game On Sports. And my goodness, what a back and forth contest this has been. Finally, the Kinkaid Falcons able to tie us up with under 2 minutes in this fourth quarter. Kinkaid ties us up with a goal by number 14, Preston Shields. But the Lake Travis Cavaliers with an opportunity here with 59 seconds to go. Coach Derek DeJoe calls a timeout as play resumes here at Buddy Echols Field. Blake Morton working from behind the X, looking for a cutter inside the crease. Biggs with a shot, and just like that, number 15, Colton Silverstein with the save. They're going to get the hustle to the end line for number 2, Daniel Patterson. Wow, that's stealing the possession by number 2. Great hustle. 35 seconds left. .24 seconds left for the Falcons. 17 seconds and a timeout call by Coach Mike Sintra. 16 seconds to draw up something good with the possibility of stealing this one, and the Falcons have not led at any point in this game. We're knotted up at 6 with 16 seconds left to play in this ball game. And I stated earlier in the open that the forecast called for rain, and this was supposed to be rained out, but the gods have held off and allowed a clear sky in front of me, partial overcast with clouds, but not a rain cloud in sight, as this first game has gotten off without a hitch, and an opportunity to play for a state title for the Kinkaid Falcons.
Returning to play, 16 seconds left, fourth quarter. Kinkaid possession.
Julian Garcia running down to his goal, 16 seconds, and number 8, Jared Laskin, bringing the ball inbounds for the Falcons. 14 seconds. Trying to work it back inside is number 14, Preston Shields, the man that tied it up. He's in close, and he scores! Jeez, Kinkaid scores with 2 seconds left! Kinkaid has never led in this entire match, and just like that, the guys in purple from Houston, Preston Shields, not looking left, not looking right, works his way to within the crease and scores over Julian Garcia. And that's the ball game as the Kinkaid Falcons come from behind to advance. What a game. Preston Shields pulling out the victory. What a game. What a game. Kinkaid never led at any point in this game. And they were slowly, methodically, even down by 3, down by 4, worked their way back to a victory and a win. Man, this is what a great game. And in the final seconds, 14 seconds, when Preston Shields takes the ball, Goes on the right side, GLE, works himself close to within the crease, and the score as the Kinkaid Falcons win over Lake Travis. Kinkaid 7, Lake Travis 6. Unbelievable game. And Kinkaid with an opportunity to play tomorrow for a state title.
Honorable mention, defensive midfielder, number 14, Garrett Maddox. All-state attacking, number 26, Blake Morton.
The Cavaliers absolutely played their hearts out and had all of the momentum as both teams meet to handshake at the end of this contest. But my goodness, man, this is one of those games where you just, it's terrible that someone has to win, someone has to lose, but that's the way it goes. Kinkaid deserving and pulling out the victory here at Buddy Echols Field. Again, that is the first of many games that are going to be played here at Buddy Echols Field. Please make sure to like and subscribe to Game On Sports, where all of your lacrosse will be brought to you today and tomorrow for this THSLL state tournament.
For the Kinkaid Falcons, we'd like to honor.
And we're going to step aside here for this first game, take a break, and be right back for the beginning of the second game here at 12 o'clock between ESD and Highland Park. Boy, if this first game was indicative of the way that this weekend is going to go, better take your blood pressure medicine. This is awesome.
Once again, congratulations to both teams and all players on the tremendous season.
As you see that shot there from James Graver, and working his way back in is Blake Morton, who had himself one heck of a game. Number 26, Blake Morton. Again, it just looked like Lake Travis was going to run away with this match. Another shot by number 23, James Graver. And this is what got it all started from number 8, Jared Laskin. Probably, I would say, would be the MVP of that matchup, would be number 8, not only as a goal scorer, but also as a facilitator. He was the guy credited with the assist to Preston Shields for that last shot. And Nico Triant with the shot. Blake Morton, again, working himself back inside. Blake Morton with 2 scores in this contest. But the guys from Houston would not go away, and that's another shot by number 14, Preston Shields, the guy who, the game winner, came from number 14. Nico Triant with another shot. And Peter Frandina, number 3. Working a shot again for the Falcons, and this is the Falcons just working their way, and this was one of the, that's the second shot from Preston Shields, but this is the game winner for number 14, working his way back inside, and the Kinkaid Falcons with the win. Please stay with us here on Game On Sports as we have action coming in about 15 minutes for the beginning of the ESD Highland Park game here in Buddy Echols Field. So for everyone in Game On Sports, for Fred Gardner, who's probably around here taking out the trash, we'll be right back as play resumes for our second playoff game.